They all came from the sky. Across continents, across oceans, across thousands of years, ancient civilizations told the same story. The gods did not rise from the earth, they descended from above. They arrived in fire, in thunder, in blinding light. They brought knowledge, they shaped humanity, and almost all of them promised one thing, that one day they would return. But why? Why did people who had never met each other, who lived thousands of miles apart, all describe their gods as beings from the sky? To understand this mystery, we need to go back to a time before science, before satellites, before humans understood what lightning was or how stars moved. A time when the sky was not just above humanity, it ruled humanity. Look at ancient Greece. Zeus, the king of the gods, did not rule from the ground. He ruled from Mount Olympus, described not just as a mountain, but as a place above the clouds. From there, Zeus controlled thunder and lightning, weapons of pure power. When lightning struck the earth, ancient Greeks believed it was Zeus himself delivering judgment. To people who had no scientific explanation for storms, thunder was not random. It was intentional. It was a message from above. And Zeus was not alone. Thousands of miles away, in ancient Mesoamerica, the Maya and Aztecs worshipped Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, a god who descended from the sky, bringing wisdom, agriculture, and civilization itself. He was linked to Venus, the morning star, one of the brightest objects in the sky. The Maya tracked Venus with astonishing accuracy. They aligned temples and calendars to its movements. Why would a god be tied so closely to a planet unless the sky itself mattered deeply to his story? According to legend, Quetzalcoatl eventually left Earth, traveling east, promising that one day he would return. In ancient Mesopotamia, we find something even more striking. The Sumerians spoke of the Annunaki. Their name literally translates to those who came from heaven to earth. These were not mythical spirits. They were described as powerful beings who descended from the sky to rule, to teach, and to judge humanity. They lived in the heavens but walked among humans. Ancient tablets show them connected to stars and planets, often depicted with celestial symbols hovering above their heads. To the Sumerians, the gods were not born on Earth, they came from somewhere else. Far to the northeast, across the endless steppes of Central Asia, nomadic tribes worshipped Tengri, the eternal sky god, not a human-shaped deity, but the living sky itself. Tengri controlled the fate of empires. He granted victory in battle. He chose kings, and his home was the infinite blue above. In the Slavic world, Perun ruled the skies, a thunder god who hurled lightning from above, striking enemies and demons from the heavens. Storms were his battles. Thunder was the sound of his weapon crashing through the clouds. Different cultures, different names, same origin, the sky. But here's where the story takes a darker, more controversial turn. In the 20th century, author Zecharia Sitchin proposed an interpretation that shocked the world. According to his reading of ancient Sumerian texts, the Anunnaki were not mythical gods at all. They were extraterrestrial beings. Sitchin claimed they came from a distant planet called Nibiru, a world with a long elliptical orbit that brings it close to Earth once every 3,600 years. When Nibiru approached, these beings descended from the sky in vessels of fire and thunder. But why come to Earth? According to this theory, they came for resources, especially gold. Gold, Sitchin claimed, was needed to repair their planet's atmosphere. But mining Earth was dangerous, the work was brutal. So they created workers. The Anunnaki, according to this interpretation, took early hominids and genetically modified them, combining their own DNA with primitive humans. The result was us. This was not divine creation through magic, it was biological engineering. Suddenly, ancient myths begin to look less symbolic and more literal. In the book of Genesis, the Bible speaks of the sons of God who came down to earth and took human women, producing offspring known as the Nephilim, beings of great strength and knowledge. In Greece, gods had children with mortals, creating demigods. In Mesoamerica, rulers claimed descent from sky gods. Across Asia, kings ruled by mandate of heaven. Different stories, same pattern. Beings from above, interacting with humans, shaping civilization.
And the evidence may not stop at stories. Around the world, we find ancient structures that challenge everything we think we know about early human capability. Take Pumapunku in Bolivia. Stone blocks weighing over 100 tons, cut with machine-like precision, edges so sharp that even today, modern tools would struggle to replicate them. Yet Pumapunku is over 1,500 years old. Mainstream archaeology admits they don't know how it was built. Then there's Baalbek in Lebanon, the trilithon stones, each weighing around 800 tons. Nearby lies the Forgotten Stone, estimated at 1,650 tons, the largest stone ever cut by human hands. Even modern cranes would struggle to move it, so why cut it at all? Stonehenge tells a similar story. Massive stones transported over 150 miles with no wheels, no engines, no modern tools. The Nazca lines in Peru stretch across miles of desert, forming shapes that can only be fully seen from the air. Why create messages only visible from the sky if no one was meant to see them from the ground? Then there are the artifacts, the Dogu figurines of Japan with goggle-like eyes and tight suits, the carvings at Abydos that resemble helicopters and aircraft, the sarcophagus of King Pakal showing what looks like a man operating a machine, flames beneath him. Mainstream archaeology calls these coincidences, but how many coincidences does it take before a pattern becomes impossible to ignore? Even the skies themselves seem to be part of the message. Göbekli Tepe, over 11,000 years old, possibly aligned with stars. The Great Pyramids aligned to Orion's belt. Abu Simbel, designed so sunlight illuminates statues on exact dates. Chichen Itza, creating a serpent of light during equinoxes. How did ancient people achieve such precision without advanced tools? And then there are the visions. The prophet Ezekiel describing a wheel within a wheel, descending from the sky, glowing like metal, moving without turning. Roman soldiers reporting flaming shields flying overhead. World War II pilots chasing glowing spheres. Modern Navy pilots encountering objects that defy physics. Different eras, same sky, same mystery. Even today, with satellites and radar, humanity still sees things above that it cannot explain. And across cultures, one belief remains consistent: the gods will return. From the Annunaki to Quetzalcoatl, from ancient prophecies to modern sightings, maybe the ancient gods were not myths, maybe they were visitors, or maybe they were something else entirely. But one thing is certain: humanity has always looked upward for its creators, its teachers, and its watchers. Because whatever shaped our earliest civilizations did not come from the ground, it came from the sky. So what do you think? Were the ancient gods just stories, or memories of encounters humanity was never meant to forget? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this journey into ancient mysteries, like the video and subscribe for more stories hidden in humanity's forgotten past. Until next time, keep looking up.